Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. It is now time for another edition of Free Money with Drew Franklin and I. The Oscars are Sunday night. Everybody's getting their gowns on like Drew or their tuxedos like me and getting ready for the big event. And Drew, I thought we'd pick some winners. Are you ready for that?
That's all we do is pick winners.
That's exactly right. So let's get started. Best Picture. The favorite is Roma, a film that's on Netflix that's in black and white that I have yet to watch because it feels depressing. Green Book is second. And then you have The Favorite, Black Klansman, Black Panther, A Star is Born, and Vice. I've seen most of these except Roma. Roma is the favorite at minus 238. Who you got?
I haven't seen Roma. I'm like you, so we have two experts here to talk about it. But everyone is raving about it and says it's a lock to win, so I guess I'm just going to ride the wave. I do want to watch it. I'm kind of intrigued by Netflix black and white film that's
See,
gonna win.
Here's my thing about that. Every time I think I want to watch Roma, it's like, do I want to spend 2 hours and 15 minutes black and white with subtitles and it's sad? That is a hard sell for me on one of the few nights I get off.
But it's going to win, right?
It's going to win.
No one's picking
the
any other
only one
ones.
that might win otherwise is Green Book. I have seen Green Book. It's great. It's about a guy, he was like a African-American musician, and he has to go down to the South, and he gets this Italian guy to drive him. It's a feel-good story.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. So
It's like Driving Miss Daisy, but in reverse and actually good.
they're driving backwards?
But they drive in reverse. That's right. Now, for best actor, Rami Malek. He was in Bohemian Rhapsody. He played Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of Queen. Is considered the favorite. Other folks up include Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Viggo Mortensen, and Willem Dafoe, who I think has played the same character in every movie for 35 straight years. Most people seem to think Rami Malek is going to win. He was on iRobot, and now he's Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, I watched iRobot. It's pretty good. I haven't seen. You're just killing it with the things
You
I've
haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody either.
I thought Christian Bale was going to be a lock to win this one, and then he didn't win the Golden Globe. I still can't believe he's not going to win. I thought that would win every year.
Look, Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury is cool, but he already looked like him, right?
Yeah.
What about Christian Bale? He looked nothing like Dick Cheney. I saw Vice. I thought he was Dick Cheney throughout the movie. To me, I'm picking Christian Bale. He should win in a walk.
Well, you're not going to believe this, but I haven't seen Vice. But when the trailer first came out months ago and we got that first look of Bale as Cheney, I'm like, that guy's going to win the Oscar. I didn't even have to watch. Just looking at him and how much he looks like Cheney, I couldn't believe it.
I liked Bradley Cooper as well in A Star is Born. He has the most uncomfortable scene in movie history when he goes on the Grammys. But it looks like Rami Malek is the favorite. Now, Best Actress, Lady Gaga is up. The other three women, I don't even know. But Glenn Close has never won an Oscar. She is up for The Wife. Not surprisingly, I haven't seen that. I don't think you have either.
I have not. I've not
but
seen
Glenn
that.
Close has never won an Oscar. Don't you feel like she has to win this year?
Yeah, I mean, they could just put up one of her home videos of her cooking, anything. Nothing. They got to give her to one eventually.
That was nominated last year.
Okay, yeah. I think this is a sympathy award.
Yes.
Because she's definitely should have had one by now.
Late in his career, Al Pacino won for Sin of a Woman because he had never won for anything else. I feel like that's going to happen with The Wife or whatever this is. Now, there's also Best Song. And I saw A Star is Born. There were lots of songs. I actually love the soundtrack, my favorite maybe since Office Space. But this time the music was for real. Shallow is a massive favorite. Do you think it wins?
I do. I actually play it all the time on Spotify. And I have seen A Star is Born. I think that's the one movie on this whole thing that I've seen.
Did you like it?
I did. I actually cried. Can I say that?
You know what?
I cried.
I cried too. I cried multiple times during Star is Born. It's a really good movie.
I'm glad we had this talk.
We did. And Shallow is, I think, a legitimately great song.
Also, on Valentine's Day, while I was filling out my card for my girlfriend, I was listening to Shallow, and I caught myself. I just started writing the lyrics, and then had to tell her, sorry, I was listening to Gaga. I did, because sometimes I just write what I hear.
Wait a second. You were writing?
Yeah, I wrote a long note.
You were writing a note to your girlfriend.
Yeah, and then it said, I'm off the deep end. Because I was listening to the Star is Born soundtrack.
You know what? I think that makes good sense. Well, so you would go with that one.
Big Shallow
So there are
fan.
your Oscar picks. He has seen only one of the movies. I've seen about half of them. We're going Glenn Close, Rami Malek, Roma, and Shallow. I'll also take Mahershala Ali for Green Book. I liked him.
I think Spike Lee steals Best Director from Roma.
Oh, you do?
Because he got snubbed back in the day.
What was the movie Spike Lee directed?
We got snubbed on Do the Right Thing in '89, and he did
Malcolm X.
Yes, and did Black Klansman this time
maybe he
around.
gets
So
that
I think
one.
they
All
give
right,
it to
we
him.
will take a break. We will have your Oscar recap after Drew watches all of these movies.